the games page.
I would like a motherfucking big yeet in the chat. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Cage. Today, and only today, we are going to be reviewing Super Mario Maker 2. I think I am up there as the top tier most qualified person to review this game. I've played over 95 hours, I've completed the story, I've played online multiplayer, I've played online courses, I've uploaded almost 10 courses. Bro, I'm high-balling in the Mario Maker. They might as well call me Mario. My fucking middle name is Fidel Super Mario Maker 2 Rageb, alright? So, I know my shit. Not like these reviewers that were all like, oh my god, we got the game early and we didn't even play make levels because, like, we're not creative. I don't want to have this bullshit here. Here we cover everything. So, if you didn't watch my two previous videos where I talk about the online courses and the Maker itself, go check those out because I'm not going to go too in-depth in those because I talked about them. But overall, for Super Mario Maker 2, I'm going to get into the story because I didn't talk about the story. Super Mario Maker 2 is a fucking fantastic video game. The first game I already loved. It was a game I really loved and appreciated, but my biggest issue was that as I felt the limitations in that game, I felt like people were really trying to find creative ways, which is really cool to see with the limited resources they had. But this one feels like, because of just the amount of new options, new themes, new slopes, on and off switches, all this shit, people are coming up with fucking insane shit, dude. Like, people are coming up with pinball levels. They're coming up with levels with on and on switches, like move platforms up and down, or like creative ways to just do puzzles and everything. It's like, this game just takes everything the first game did and just cranks it up to 78,000. And what I've loved is that it's crazy seeing the evolution, right? Like, as someone who's been playing Super Mario Maker 2 since day one, seeing right now day, like, what, 20 almost? Like, day, maybe 18 or something, I don't fucking know. Just seeing the progress of people clearly learning the Maker. You're starting to see the levels that people have been spending, like, way more time on instead of those day one levels everyone was trying to make. Like, people are making Zelda dungeon levels. People are making, like, such incredible shit, and the popular courses section isn't just flooded by music stages or auto scroll levels. It's just like, people are getting so fucking creative, and even me, like, I feel like I'm at the most creative point I've been with Mario Maker. I think the first game I uploaded maybe 7 levels in total. Here I'm already getting to my 10th level, and it's been like less than 3 weeks, and it's just, I just can't wait to see where the community is at in a year with this game. Like, what are people going to be building 3 to 4 months from now? Because there's so much potential with the expanded size of the Maker, with the amount of new tools in there, with everything. It's just like, it's so incredibly well done. And again, I love how much better it is to find courses now. Like, again, obviously in the era we live, it's so easy to find people's levels. People share their codes with me all the time. If you've got level codes, please share them with me. I'd be glad to play them. It's such a fun game to stream too, because people are watching you fail and die over and over, and you're just having a fun time with your fucking friends. It's just, everything about it is so fucking clean. Now the story mode, because I didn't get to talk about the story mode in a separate video, I fucking love that too, because like, not only is it, I'm not even kidding, guys, this is a full-fledged, like, Mario campaign. This has over 117 levels. I mean, it has 117 levels. I beat the main campaign, but that's after, like, 70 levels. I still have, like, 30-something levels to go, and it's like, from the levels I've done, it's just, I love how they take the tools in the Maker and they basically make a level around it. Like, every level you will see in the campaign is themed. Like, there's no, like, I mean, there's some just like regular levels, but like, they're mostly themed. Like, it'll be, alright, this level's mechanic is the on and off switches. This level's mechanic is the rising lava. This level's mechanic is a boss fight. So it's like, they really do creative shit with the Maker. They have unique objectives that are only in the story mode, like having a toad follow you throughout the whole level, that's exclusive to the story mode, or holding a fucking block, that's exclusive to the story mode. And it's just like, there's a lot of stuff that's just like really cool and only in the story. And just, obviously, this is Nintendo's levels. They are the genius masterminds, and they understand the Maker, I wouldn't say better than everybody, because people are going nuts with it, but they understood it fundamentally in order to make amazing levels. Like, there's no glitch in the Mario Maker's like in the campaign, right? There's no fuck up. There's no, oh, oops, I didn't add this button, which like I fucked up in courses. But it's like just the campaign. So I honestly think if you're somebody who just wants a Mario Maker campaign and for some reason doesn't want to play the online courses, feel fucking free to do that, because this campaign is just amazing. It's beefy, it's got a lot of heart, it's got a lot of fun. The dialogue boxes for each level is really funny. The way you build the castle is really cool, where basically like every 3-4 levels you complete, you build a component of the castle. There's other characters to talk to around. It's really fucking cool, so I highly recommend you play the story mode. Even if you have the game and you haven't been playing it much, I recommend it, because I still have a long way to go and I keep getting distracted. So like I said before, again, the maker itself, very expansive, very fun to use. I way prefer the touchscreen. I think the TV mode for building is okay. It works. It just makes things way slower. On the handheld, you're just kind of clipping, choosing, dragging, all this stuff, so it's way better. Now, again, on my first video, I talked about the online multiplayer and how like it had some issues. I think it's straight up bad now. I think like they really need to get their shit together and fix the online multiplayer, because, man, some matches can be okay, but for the most part, it's like you see fucking frame, like it's pictures, like you're basically looking at a slideshow of the game. So Nintendo, please fix this. Again, thank God this isn't like a main fucking component of the game, but it's not cool that like a mainline Mario game basically is not the game that has awesome online. And I understand it's peer-to-peer, but I've played every Nintendo game's peer-to-peer, and I've never had these. Dude, I've played Splatoon and Smash and Mario Tennis, and I've had very smooth experiences with those 90% of the time, to be frankly honest with you. But this game, no. So please fix that. But other than that, man, this game, fantastic. Just one of my favorite games across the board, and I can't wait to see what they do with it, whether it's add a new style, because again, 3D World has been an amazing style. Adding new themes, adding new items, adding stuff that are gonna fundamentally change the game. Because, man, just something like the on and off switches has created a unfucking believable amount of creative level design. So I can't wait to see what Nintendo adds in there to challenge people like me who want to build, or the bigger community of like actual genius builders that make me feel like shit every time I fucking get in there. So those are my thoughts, obviously, on Super Mario Maker 2. That's my review. Again, super god tier recommendation. This game's incredible, and it's a must own Switch game. Like, this is the game that if you buy a Switch, there's a few games right now I'd say if you buy a Switch you need to get. You need to get this game, you need to get Odyssey, you need to get Smash Ultimate, and you need to get Breath of the Wild, right? Those are, I think, the 4 that no matter what kind of gamer you are, you should just get those games, because it's just like, they're so fucking incredible and worth it. So anyways, that's my review of Super Mario Maker 2. Obviously, y'all know I've been glowing and loving this game, and I just adore it with my life. So, by the way, final words I want to spit out here. I'm doing a giveaway on Twitter, right? So if you go on twitter.com/gamescage, even though most of you are on my Twitter, I'm hosting a contest for the game, like to win a copy of the game or a copy of Fire Emblem Three Houses, whichever you choose. So I'm going to give away one of those. I'm also Twitch streaming as always, twitch.tv/gamescage, and I might be starting a solo podcast here, so it's going to be probably just an audio podcast, so no video the whole time, because there's no point in me being like this for like 45 minutes. So yeah, so probably going to do a podcast soon. Let me know what you think of that if you need anything. And that's all I got. So thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. I love you. Peace. Mario, make the maker. Fuck.